All right, it's 2 days after season here in Illinois. We're going in, we're gonna check some food plots, and we got a buck that shed early, one of our target bucks. It's a little early in season to really go hit the bedding areas, but we're gonna start a lot of work on clients' farms in the next couple of weeks, so we wanna get in here as soon as we can, double check any places on the farm that we need to improve on, look at beddings, look at food plots, screening, water holes, all the stuff that we put into the last couple of years. Just do a real quick rundown and make sure there's nothing that needs to happen here sooner than later before we get going with client farms. This is 2-year-old switchgrass here. You want to burn it? It definitely wouldn't hurt for it too. We'll have a hell of a flame coming across here though. It'll take 5 minutes maybe. Bed right there. That turned out perfect. That's exactly what we were going for. So the initial bedding is all back up in here, and there's a road about 50 yards up there. And what I did was come in and we dropped a bunch of trees back here and briars. You can see all the briars and grasses growing up back here behind us. Well, all this canary grass grows up in here, and when it floods, it lays down. So what I did is come in here and hinge cut these trees and lay them over to create like a screening on the back side of this bedding, so they can't see to the road and they can't see to the other bedding, which is about 150 yards up here. When it does that, the grasses grow up in these trees, and it creates like a screening, like a wall here. You can see there's a deer bed right here beside this, and creates good cover, a real good screening through here to keep deer from being able to see you coming in and out, like a little, pretty much creates a little wall. And we didn't do them all in an order or a single file line. There's one here, there's one up there, there's one right here, there's a handful of them through here, so it actually turned out really good. This is just 1 year. We did this last winter about this time, and you can see there's trails coming up through here. There's this bedding, there's that one, and then all of our food is back up about 250 yards that way. And so we got plenty of room to get in, access is good, and they can't see us coming in off the hill from back down here. So this turned out really good. Another big trail right here. Yeah, these hinge cuts worked really good. Like, see the wall? Like, you get down here and you can't, if you're laying down here, you can't see up to that trail with this in here. That actually worked out really good. Just like that right here. Look at this. One right there, one right here. Looks like another one right there. Probably just a doe family right here. But they can bed right here off this road. And I mean, they got good escape routes. You get your does bedded here and your bucks can bed down through the middle of all that. You got a good trail. This is the trail I was talking about that leads to our other bedding. Starting to get some trees in here. I'm not a fan of it. Starting to get some trees. See, like this is what, like these trees need to come down because nothing can bed right here up against it. In the spring they blossom out, or they, you know, the leaves and stuff go back up on them, and there's nothing growing around them. There's a little bit here. I mean, it's not terrible, but you knock these on the ground and this grass will start, this canary grass and stuff will grow up on them and give them something to bed up against. This whole farm used to be cow pasture, so those are cattle wells. We planted that tree. That one, that one, that one, and that one. This year's 23. I'd say it was 09, 14 years ago. And they're about, I think they're like that tall. All right, so we're coming over here now. Get over here, Ben. We got a flat spot right here. The only flat spot on this whole hill. Right here, bam. Blind right here. Screening going down to that blind down there. Screening coming up from the bedding, or not the bedding, but the end of the food plot. It's gonna pinch them by that blind. And what we're gonna do is where that cell camera is at right there, we're gonna pinch them up. We're gonna run another screen up about 60 yards up here. So any deer that come up out of this, they come up, feed up through this, and feed back down that way, right in front of this blind, right in front of that blind. Bazinga.